Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
You guys need a hemoim right now?
Yeah?
Well, I took my hemoim right before I came.
Okay.
My name is JungAe Pak. I'm a master in Jacksonville, Florida. A lot of people already know me, so that's wonderful. I got into this business about a couple of years ago. I was a user at first, a consumer. And I tried a few products, I really liked them. So I tried to find out how I can become a business partner. Now I've been doing it for, it's about full-time about 1.5 years. And it's been blessed. I get to see a lot of people and love the product so much. Everything in my house is filled with the products. Now I'm going to go over. As you know, our product is a daily necessary products. Things that you need every single day. I'm sure everyone here did you guys brush your teeth this morning?
Yeah.
What did you use?
Toothpaste.
Yes, we all use that. And then we take hemohim and coffee, everything that we need every single day. If you're not buying from the website, you probably buy from somewhere. That's the product we carry all the time. And all this product is backed up with our absolute quality and absolute price. Let me explain a little bit about that. When you have a company out there, when they're advertising it, they say it's a customer satisfaction. And our company is different. Our company says consumer success. What is that supposed to mean? If you buy the product for about the same amount, if you buy the product for the Walmart, let's say Walmart, if you buy the product for the price that you're able to pay, like a reasonable price, that's just a consumer satisfaction. You're satisfied with what you pay for because you get what you pay for. But for our product, it's a customer success, meaning if you just are using our product, not only enjoying the good quality of the product, you're also saving money from them. That's why it's a consumer's success. Right now, I'm going to talk about the quality of it for us. Are you guys taking a supplement?
Yes.
Any kind of supplement from any kind of company?
Yes.
Okay, shout out for one supplement. What are you guys taking? Omega-3. Probiotics. Omega-3. Vitamin C. Everybody take any kind of supplements. Why are you taking those?
For prevention.
You want to maintain your health before you lose them. Because of immunities. We want to strengthen our immunity. Why? Because that way we can protect our body. Even though we're not doing anything, just standing here in front of the lights on this ground, we're getting old, right? And our cells getting killed. Because there's a lot of pathogens, aging, virus, cancer, flu. That's going to cost us our good cell. So we wanted to strengthen that. Even though not one of those, if you have stress, alcohol, junk food, the lack of sleep, dehydration, radiation, I can go on and on, but tell me one of those, it belongs to you. Probably one of those belongs to you, most of them. Lack of sleep one of these days. Stress. Who doesn't have a stress?
Everybody.
I'm sure everybody's stressed. All this one kills our immune system. Whether we like it or not like it, it all kills our immune system. That's why we need a hemohims. Hemohim is our signature product in Atomy. It was developed in this research through the Korean Atomic Research Institution. That's like a NASA in USA. It's all these people with the brains. They put it together 8 years of research and 15 scientists and then 5 million from the government money from Korea. They developed this product, the product. What they wanted to find, they wanted to find the product that strengthened your immune system. So they researched about 1,000 different vegetable, fruits and grain and medicinal herbs and all different kind of things. Everything in Korea to make this. Signature technology in here is, I'm sure a lot of Asian people know about this. I've been growing up taking medicinal herb, the holistic medicines. Problem with the holistic medicine is all these herbs has natural toxins. So if you take for a few months, you got to be off for a few months because all toxin piles up your body, and you have to give yourself a few months to get rid of it, to release it from your body. In here, we have something called gamma ray. It's like a light. They zap it into all these plants and kill them. So if you take it as daily, like we take it every single day, you guys taking every day. That's why we call it supplements, daily supplements. But it wouldn't kill us because all these toxins are already been killed through the gamma ray. So we have a patents for all different countries here. The lights, good. The lights, how do I shoot the lights in here? Oh, here, okay. We have 7 different patents here. From Korea, Japan, and US, it's got cut off here, but from Europe, and all this country got patents. That means no other company can sell it. The good news is, the hemorrhoids only can sell through Atomies.
Yes.
No other companies, for life. So if you have a hemorrhoid customer, or if you take the hemorrhoid, don't worry. Atomy is the only company has hemorrhoids. Now, NIH.gov, this is like a Bible for all these doctors. Doctors looking at it to try to find their own research. And they have their own research done for hemohim. If you put the hemohim on the search box, you can pull up all this research done by NIH.gov. So it's a wonderful product right there. And if you see this person here, I'm going to have a lot of pictures here. So the homework for you guys after I finish this, I want you to remember a few people top of your heads. Probably you will see. Everybody you run it by every single day, see with one of this disease. And I want you to think about those people, and you want to talk to them about hemohim. With a thyroid problem, day 1 to day 6, see the difference right here? The significant the changes. And here for arthritis, same thing here, before and after with the hemohims, 2 to 3 weeks. And now all the skin problems. And not only you consume it, if you put it like this, it's got that. Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice? Yeah. Well, I mean, I had a one spot that was so itchy. So I thought of it. My husband was talking about, why don't you put it on and see. Once I put it on, actually the itchiness goes away. So try them. And even babies can take it and got better. You see all this wire on the baby? And now it's very healthy. So if you see that here, it's not a miracle, medicine or supplements, because you strengthen your immune system. Somewhere in your body near your immune system, or stronger than the other, and this one strengthens it. So that's why this gets better in some different way. Now, that's for the stroke patients, another stroke patients. So it works for all different disease. If someone have chemotherapy, actually taking it and they don't lose their hair, and they keep up with their white blood cells, everything. It's not, they're helping, promoting the white blood cell and red blood cells, and also help with their cilia to getting strength, so they can get their nutrition stored in there. So now speaking of here, hemohim and then probiotics right here, this is probiotics. Our probiotics, the best of best. I'll tell you why. 70% of your immune system determined by your guts, right here. So if your gut's not healthy, don't even think about having a good immune system, because this is whatever comes through your mouth has to come out in somewhere, right? And this one helps do that. We have, a lot of good bacteria and everything. The product out there also, they're advertising it. So what I'm going to advertising right now, I'm not talking about the good bacteria so much, but this one is coated. The probiotic, if you lose your probiotics like right away once you consume it, there's no use of it. This one is coated, so it actually survives through your body. It's longer than any other product out there. Once you consume the food, and then you have an acid juice coming out of your liver to break down, your stomach to break down your food. But that also kills the good bacteria. But ours made a resistance for acid. So it stays in our body as long as possible. And it comes with, they already comes with all these vegetables and fruits that actually the food for the bacteria, good bacteria. So this is the best out of best. If someone has a constipation, for me, I was lifetime constipation the patient. But by taking this early in the morning in empty stomach with a full glass of water, this really makes you go comfortably. So if you have that problem, try that. It's really good. Omega-3, that's another thing that I'm falling in love with. I've been using the context for about 25 years, almost 30 years now. My eyes are always dry. And by taking this, first of all, my contacts, I have to suppose my contact for 30 days. But if I use for 2 weeks, it really dries out. So I have to get rid of it, so I'm losing a lot of money from the contacts. Right now, I have a daily contacts. I use up to 5 or 6 days. So I make money, just using omega-3.
Okay.
The great things about omega-3, this is the one. This is what I used to take. How big is this? It's about 1,000 milligrams each. And you need to take 2 of those. Probably every omega-3 they ask you to take 2 of those. So I've been taking 2 of those, and that's our omega-3, Atomy 1. It's only half size of it, then you gotta take 2 of those. Now, not only that, once you want to buy the good omega-3, this is what you wanna look at. EPA and DHA, right there. And right there, that's what you need to looking at. If EPA and DHA is lower, then you don't have to take omega-3. You just eating vitamin E oil. So you need to look at these two and see what's the percentage on those. Out of 2,000, out of a little over 1,000, that's a difference.
Wow.
The regular one that I used to take only has 30%. And ours are 61%. Now how much is it? $20.50 for
3 months.
3 months of class. Isn't that wonderful? How much do you pay yours? Right there. It's a difference right there. So if you're not taking our omega-3, I want you to check yours at home. And you have more than 50%, then you have a good one. You probably pay about $50 or $60 online. Now, milk thistle. I love milk thistle. This is for your liver. This is for liver. Your liver is the biggest organ in your body. And if you give your signal that's really sick, then sometimes it's too late because it's very quiet organs. And if you see a lot of people with it's dark skin, but it's not like a tanning dark skin, most likely they have a problem with their liver. If you're always tired, you gotta check and see, there's nothing wrong with you, but I'm always tired. And look at your eyes and see. If your eyes is getting yellowish and it's foggy, that must be more like your liver problems. And your hair is getting very tough, and your skin, it's not clean enough. It's like always tough. It's not hydrated and rough, and most likely liver problem. But just like when we see at the first screens, if you don't have any stress, you don't have to take this one. But because we are all under stress, so we need to take milk thistle. How much? $29 for 3 months supply. Now, you need to take good care of your inside to have a beautiful skin. So now we're going to talk about a little bit about this. Gentlemen, you got to pay attention for your loved ones, your little female one. Okay? We have, before I go over this one here, a lot of product, in Korean product, we're focusing on cleansing than actually putting it on. So our product has a lot of people say, why is there so many 4 steps of cleaning and 6 steps of putting on your face? Why so complicated? Because you can't put anything on your face, but your face is not clean. It's not going anywhere. So you gotta take your time to clean it first, and then you put it on. So it can all penetrate into your skin. So a lot of people know how to, the female, the makeup, even no makeup, you still have to use a deep cleanser to clean your skin. Even though you have a dry skin, you still have oil coming out of your skin. So you want to get rid of it. So we're gonna use a deep cleanser, and then you're gonna use a foam cleanser. Foam cleanser is only one's contact with the water. The rest of the product, you never contact with the water. So foam cleanser is like a foam. So anytime you wanted to use a foam and soap, you want to make a bubble, this is the one you use. My husband uses the shaving cream. So if he got cuts or something, that it has antibacterial, so it kills them all, it kills them. And then you're gonna have a peeling gels. Peeling gel you use it once a week to get rid of your dead skin. It comes in a very clear, and leave them for a few minutes, and you want to gently massage them, and your skin is gonna be soft like a baby butt. And then you're gonna put a peeling gels on top of it. It comes in a peel, you put it on your face, but our product's different. You gotta put this one after you put all the 6 steps, which I'm gonna go over this one. Now, just using the cleansing set, that's how this gentleman becomes so handsome, just using the 4 sets. So before and after. It's very nice. And this 6 set is a $92 for this big sets right here. If you see this one here, this is $92. It lasts about 3 to 5 months, depends how you use it. It's a wonderful product. It's only $92 with the very, very high technology. First one, it's not so difficult. People think it's very hard to understand, but it's not really hard to understand. If you make let's say you make the green tea. More green tea, what happens? Water gets darker.
Yes.
It's just, so when you put so much green tea in your skincare product, there's a green tea in it. How much do they actually put? They can't really put so much because then your toners get darker and darker. So what we did was we have a technology to get rid of the darkness. So we can put so much green tea in the green toner, but also color stays clear. Now, instead of using the dry herbs, we put it in a fresh one. So you get when they're at best. Now, fermentation. This is like a kimchi and wine. When you have a kimchi, what happens? Kimchi, it's a further they're using the small enzyme, break down to small pieces, and they're using the enzyme instead of using some other agents from the different product. So when you're using that, there's amino acid coming out of it. Amino acid is good for your skin firming. So if you want to have your skin firms and anything that you want to hear, they want to get rid of it, this is the one that you want to use. You want to use our 6th set. So we made all this technology and put it in a nice, make it very small pieces, and we use the great green teas and everything, but you need to deliver into your skin. How? Because our skin is a defensive agent. It's not something that's skin type that kicks right back up. So a lot of product out there, you're going to have to, you put it on your face, you're going to like that, try to put it in. Our product, we don't have to do that. We put it in a capsule. So it's just like our skin type. So they acknowledge this as part of their skin. So it soaks right into your skin. So you don't have to do that. And it pops, it's a capsule, it pops a few times a day. So at night, your skin is very nice and soft because of this technology right there. See this lady right here? Using the 6th step very diligently, and this is what happens.
Wow.
It's very nice. Now, let me show you another one. This lady, the picture is from the social media. I got it from Facebook, Google, Instagram. So if you want to search it, you can search them. It's not something, I made it up. It was out there in the social media. Anybody can get this. And this one, you can see as a YouTube. This lady here, look at her skin. It was before. I don't know what it is, but she looks very bad, right? And after using our product, in 90 days, look at her. She can't even smile now. This is a miracle of our 6th step.
Yes.
Using this. So $92. What can you find $92 out there doing this? Adam is only one, I think. Now, we have an absolute. That's another upgraded to 6th step. I don't have to tell you so much about it. There's 2 more technology, but when they developed this, it take 10 years to develop this. When they say it has merely had a good active ingredients, then we would not have named it absolute, which means absolute. Very, very good. I use it, it's really good. That's the only way I can say it.
Okay.
Look at this woman here. She has skin like this. I can't really show it, doesn't really show it here, but when you're looking at the picture itself, the pigment's really bad. But using this, right there, the absolute products,
4 months.
4 months, look at her skin. Well, let's face it, ladies. You know, the face is actually everything. Yeah, men say they're looking for personality. I don't think so. They're gonna like their face first, right? So this one, so the absolute is the best for you. Yeah. Yes. Now we have one for acne skin. Don't worry, if you have anybody that you know have acne skin, we have a product for you. Look at this lady. You know, it's very nice just using the AC solutions. Right here, this one right here, the calming skin. Any type of any kind of irritated skin, if you put that on for a few times, it calms down. It's very nicely. So if someone makes the transition to some other product, our product, you want to recommend them to use them. So that way they don't have any, if there's any possible trouble, you can eliminate them. Hair and body sets, shampoo, conditioner, and hair loss. If you know anybody's worried about losing their hair, I'll tell you, look at that.
Wow.
See, woman, if you have a baby, we lose a lot of hair. Look at the hair, it's growing back. I mean, I don't have to explain so much because pictures actually explains by itself. Now, this is a lip, emotional lip care. It's very nice, especially teenager likes it very much. I sold a lot to my the teenager, my customer. Look at that. Once you apply once, it gives you a nice gloss finishing. But if you keep applying once or twice, it's colors. So I saw some people turning into very nice pink, and some people are turning into very nice orange color. So I guess it depends on their temperature. It changes a little bit, but it's very nice. Detergents. Who doesn't like this? Have you used this?
Yes.
Have you like? I love this detergent. I really love it. A lot of us, that's $8. That's very expensive. Then I tell them to read the back of it. You gotta mix with the water. One of those, it says mix with the 4 parts. So you mix the 4 parts with the $8. How much you get a 4 box of those? The 4 bottles. So it's not that expensive. And what does it do? All you need to do is you gotta have a drop in the buckets of water, and you gotta put the vegetables and fruits, leave them for a few minutes. I shake a few times and leave them there. About 5 minutes. You rinse it, and it come out like this. So it's not only for dishwash, but you can do this. Especially mom with the children, you need to get those for your children. We have a coffee, with a black coffee, and then we have a mixed coffee. This one, I'm a lactose intolerant. The regular coffee right there, I cannot have cream because that makes me very uncomfortable. Yeah, that makes me very uncomfortable. But with this one here, with the cream, it's okay. I mean, it doesn't make me embarrassed. So this is a good one. Now, the hand lotions. Just a body lotion. Just using for 3 days. After 5 days, look at his hands. It's very nice. This is the absolute quality. We're talking about absolute quality. Just using this product with just using it, your skins get improved. Your health get improved. And when I say absolute quality, and there's one for absolute price. And let me prove that to you. When you wake up in the morning, what do? You drink coffee. See, there's 60 of them there. So it's going to cost you only 21 cents for a stick for your coffee. And you get your omega-3, that's for $20.50 for 3 months supply. So if you have calculated daily, it's only 22 cents per day. Now, you take your probiotics, you want to let it go nicely. So this one is a 2 month supply. So it's only 40 cents per day. Now you have your vitamin C because your body doesn't make vitamin C. And if you want to keep up with your beautiful skin, you want to have vitamin C. So vitamin C is only going to cost you 21